Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, gather round for another fascinating tale from the annals of history. Today, we embark on a journey to the enchanting realm of Cambodia, a land steeped in rich culture and ancient treasures. So, sit back, relax, and let the Timeless Sagas transport you to the mesmerizing world of Cambodia, where history and legend intertwine like the roots of the mighty strangler figs embracing the walls of the ancient temple of Ta Proch. Our story begins in the early centuries AD when the enigmatic Funan kingdom ruled the lands that now form modern-day Cambodia. Although the historical record is patchy, archaeologists believe that the Funan kingdom was a bustling trade hub, connecting the east and the west with its strategic position in Southeast Asia. It's like the Grand Central Station of ancient times. Funan was a melting pot of cultures and religions, including Hinduism and Buddhism, which would come to shape the spiritual essence of Cambodia for centuries to come. Fast forward to the 9th century, and we find ourselves in the golden era of the Khmer Empire. Under the rule of King Jayavarman II, who declared himself a Devaraja or God King, the empire began its ascent to greatness. Jayavarman II was like the ancient Cambodian version of Alexander the Great, uniting the disparate tribes under his divine banner. He established the capital at Haraharalaya, laying the groundwork for the spectacular Angkor civilization that would follow. Now, let's hit the fast-forward button again and stop in the 12th century, at the peak of the Khmer Empire under the rule of King Suryavarman II. A visionary and ambitious ruler, Suryavarman II embarked on a monumental project that would leave an indelible mark on the landscape and the collective memory of Cambodia, the construction of Angkor Wat. This stunning temple complex, dedicated to the Hindu deity Vishnu, is the world's largest religious monument. It's like the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, and the Pyramids of Giza, all rolled into one. Angkor Wat is an architectural masterpiece with its intricate bas-reliefs depicting scenes from Hindu mythology and the grandeur of its 5 central towers symbolizing the mythical Mount Meru. The temple is so iconic that it has become the symbol of Cambodia, gracing its national flag. But as with all great empires, the Khmer Empire was not immune to the ravages of time and the fickleness of fortune. During the 13th and 14th centuries, the empire went into decline as internal strife, invasions from neighboring kingdoms, and environmental factors took their toll. The capital moved from Angkor to Phnom Penh, and the magnificent city of Angkor was reclaimed by the jungle, like a real-life Atlantis swallowed by the waves of time. The 15th to 19th centuries saw Cambodia caught in a tug-of-war between its powerful neighbors, Siam, now Thailand, and Vietnam. It was like a geopolitical game of ping-pong, with Cambodia being batted back and forth between the two. In the 19th century, the French entered the fray, and Cambodia became a protectorate under French colonial rule. The French brought with them their savoir-faire and their baguettes, but also a paternalistic attitude towards their new subjects. They did, however, contribute to the rediscovery and restoration of the ancient city of Angkor, which had been forgotten by all but the most intrepid explorers and the watchful eyes of the jungle gods. The winds of change began to blow in the mid-20th century as the tide of decolonization swept across Asia. Cambodia gained its independence from France in 1953, under the leadership of King Norodom Sihanouk. The young nation faced the daunting task of navigating the turbulent waters of the Cold War, trying to maintain its neutrality while being buffeted by the ideological storms of communism and capitalism. Alas, tragedy struck in the 1970s when the sinister shadows of the Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, cast a pall over the land. The Khmer Rouge regime, which ruled Cambodia from 1975 to 1979, was a dark and brutal chapter in the country's history. Under the banner of radical communism, the regime unleashed a reign of terror, forcing millions of people into labor camps and systematically exterminating all those deemed to be enemies of the state, including intellectuals, artists, and religious leaders. It's estimated that nearly 2 million Cambodians perished during the Khmer Rouge's rule, a harrowing reminder of the horrors that can be perpetrated by unchecked power and twisted ideology. The Khmer Rouge was eventually toppled by a Vietnamese invasion in 1979, and Cambodia embarked on a long and painful process of healing and rebuilding. The 1991 Paris peace agreements paved the way for the restoration of democracy and the reintegration of Cambodia into the international community. Today, Cambodia is a vibrant and dynamic country, seeking to come to terms with its past while looking forward to a brighter future. So, there you have it, folks. The enthralling tale of Cambodia, a land of ancient splendor, heart-rending tragedy, and enduring resilience. As we bid adieu to this captivating corner of the world, let us remember the lessons that history teaches us about the triumphs and the tribulations of the human spirit. Until our next adventure in the Timeless Sagas, stay curious, stay hungry, and stay inspired.